Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Human beings. We are still looking at practices that are not allowed in human societies. Because someone asked about that. If you were to perform a ritual, this ritual thing is a very deadly thing if you do engage in them. Because when Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was alive, so many times he used to tell his Sahabas that do not ever engage in things that are abusive to the most holy, beautiful religion of Islam. Things that abuses the dignities of your own self. When Allah revealed this religion of Islam to Prophet Muhammad, he did so in order to promote and to show human beings the beauty of life. The beauty that is what we call, you men and women call life. Life is a religion, a very, very, very holy, beautiful religion. And that most holy, beautiful religion is Islam. Whereby a flower, a plant, displays its beauty to every passerby, to every other living creature. When you see flowers, when you're walking somewhere, they not only display to you, men and women, but also to other creatures. Take, for instance, birds. Birds do enjoy the beauty of flowers. Insects do enjoy the beauty of flowers. And so many other creations. So with that, it is very important that you men and women realizes that in proper pure Islam, no man should involve themselves with sadistic practices whereby they end up desecrating their dignities in order to justify a ritual. When you perform a ritual, or when you engage in any ritual, which is like those of whereby you spill the blood of others or anything, in order to whatever, that is against life. Sometimes for me, when I walk around somewhere, I see a very parched planet with wounds, trees environment being kind of terrorized by men who think that they are against their own lives. So this is what you call a practice, because what it is that men do not understand is that anything that tells you to go out of the parameters of the most holy, beautiful religion, whereby once you are out of the most holy, beautiful religion parameters, that's when you enter a zone whereby you don't know if you're walking, you will say, who is watching me? Who is watching me? Because you performed a ritual which is against your own dignity, against your own stable mind. So with that, when you are in a true Islam, for us, when we enter the masjid to perform our prayers, when it's time for everyone to go in sujood, we do go in sujood. When it's time for everyone to perform ruh, we go in ruh. When it's time for us to perform, that's how it is. Because when you're in your mother's womb, and that is the way it is, even when in your mother's womb. If a child was to go under and do what is contradictory, what is done when you are facing the Qibla of Jannah, that the mother will have some kind of problems. Who is carrying the creation in her womb as a baby? She said, I don't feel very well. And they'll go and check what. So these things that you call practices, which you think you add in this most beautiful region, this is what has brought about whereby men think that because of my whatever, I think I'm better than you. I'll give you a very simple example. If a tree produces a leaf after leaf after leaf after leaf, because to trees, I give examples of trees, because they are the nearest whatever to your eyes. As soon as you wake up in the morning, the first thing you look at is your tree in your forecourt, in your compound. As soon as you look at them, they remind you that, yes, life is a religion, and that most holy, beautiful religion is Islam. We spend all night saying, Allah, Allah, ilaha illallah, Allah, whether there was whatever. So that way, you as living human beings, you're not supposed to say, did this tree perform salat all night? I'm going to chop that branch off. And because that is again, that's when you are in conflict and confrontation with the environments, with the most holy, beautiful religion. Because that branch you cut off, maybe in 2 months' time, if you cut it off this month, in 2 months' time you become pregnant, and it would have produced something for your child, or your whatever, in the next year or the year after. So if you were to become a terrorist to everything that you think is whatever, that's when I said to you, do not be a terrorist or to your own dignities or to the dignities of others, because you are all Muslim community, whatever, living on Mother Planet Earth. Those trees and fruits and whatever, they are complementary, and they are always reminding you that only men should worship only Allah in order to be in peace. A chicken provides an egg. A horse provides a ride. Why do you think a horse, which is so huge, allows you to sit on its back and it carries you 2 miles from here to the next whatever? Why do you think so? Does it do so because you are whatever? Because to climb over a horse, you have to kind of, it can easily you can easily say, no, you cannot get on. But in order to dispense what Allah has decreed, what you call dispensing peace, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. When a horse allows you to sit on it, and it gives you a ride 2 miles from where you to the next town, it does so in the beauty of the dispensation of peace, which is assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Once you sit on that horse and start hitting it, that is not assalam. Even so, you think that in your mind that you own that horse. That horse is independent. Very independent. Doesn't, if you are not to say, if you did not whatever go out of your head and say, I own that horse, it could easily get what it wants without asking you, without anything. In fact, when it is eating, whatever Allah provides for it, it doesn't have, it never thinks of you. But after eating, it says, let's go and whatever, do offer our contribution to this Muslim community, whatever, in which we are living in on Mother Planet Earth. So that way, be very grateful in that since Allah revealed that Anaya in some of the ayahs which says, oh men and women, what favors of Allah will you deny? And what kind of life do you want on this planet? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.